everybody. I'm Yuji.
And I'm Muffin.
And, oh god.
We have another one for you.
Oh gosh. This is Daya the Murderer.
It's a My Little Pony, and can you guess what its crossover is?
Da 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 da. If you guessed Jeff the Killer, ding 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 ding, you are correct, even if it wasn't already obvious, but still.
Which I can understand why you wouldn't guess My Little Pony Jeff the Killer crossover, because those things don't go together and should not be put together, but this one is.
Shut up, cat. Okay, anyways, moving on. Looks. I have a lot of complaints. Oh, and before we continue, the picture you're looking at right now, it's an older bio, but we're going to be reading the older one first and then the newer one.
So, if you took away the whole Jeff the Killer part and just looked at that part, like the
pony
itself, the hair shape, I like. The colors, I don't. 3 different colors, I really think you should tone it down a lot. Like, stick with 2 or just 1. Like, that many colors.
Well, I don't have a problem with as many colors as this one has because it's not a gratuitous amount of colors.
Okay, but I still don't think it works with, like, one section being black, middle being brown, and the other section being blonde. I don't think it works. Like, if you're gonna do black, blonde, and brown, like, maybe have, like, streaks of it black and streaks of it brown, and then have, like, blonde highlights or something. Don't section it out like that. It doesn't work very well.
It doesn't look good.
Especially in the tail.
This pony is supposed to be a hybrid of a dragon, a bat, a zebra, and a pony. And I am very confused by this. How the hell was she created? Did the dragon fuck the bat, and then the zebra fuck the pony, and then those two little abominations fucked each other and out splooged this thing?
Now, I don't watch My Little Pony. Like, I watched a little bit, but I don't watch, like, that much. So, are there, like, hybrid types like this in actual My Little Pony? Like, can you have a Okay.
Only fan children. But no, as far as I've seen, only ponies and ponies, only zebras and zebras, bats, dragons, etc., etc., etc.
Okay, and
I think the only creature coming close to that is Discord, but he's a Dragakees.
And Discord is a special thing. So
he's the master of chaos. He's gonna look weird.
So, like, for an OC, I mean, I would rather you stick to one type, since that's how it is in the actual MLP universe, except for Discord. But, like, if you want a couple, I would be okay with that as long as they work. But being a dragon, bat, zebra, pony,
that's just weird.
It's a different kind of overpoweredness for your pony. It's just giving it too much because you want it to be uber super special. And I don't.
Oh, yeah. Can easily overpower an alicorn.
Yeah, and I did leave a comment under this saying, like, listen, I really, like, I don't watch MLP that much. I've watched a little bit, but as far as I know, like, that doesn't happen.
Often, at least. Like, the only creatures I know of that overpowered Celestia in them were Chrysalis, Discord, Tarek, and Sombra.
And even so, were those just, like, regular ponies? Were they?
Chrysalis is a changeling. Sombra's a normal pony. I think he became a corrupted pony, but either way, he's still a pony. Discord is Discord. And Tarek is basically the god of apocalypse. So yeah, you can imagine he's going to be uber strong.
So even so, only one of those was a regular pony. So, like, it's like this regular pony cannot easily overpower an alicorn.
Yeah, I highly doubt it.
You are making your pony, you're making your OC too overpowered, and it makes everyone just not interested in it. Like, it makes everyone annoyed because you're trying to do too much with one thing.
That, and why the ever-living fuck is her cutie mark? A knife with blood behind it.
Is her job murdering people? Like, is that her job?
Yeah, she's a murderer. As you could probably tell by the name.
Mm-hmm.
That and these eyes. Why is her eye all black like that? Why?
The eye color being red, it makes her look uber goth. which you're obviously trying to do here.
Yeah, it's like I don't mind it as much
it doesn't
because
bother me, but the other eye, like having multicolored, like different colored eyes, like one eye being blue, another eye being green, or one eye being brown, another eye being green.
yeah,
like
heterochromia.
It doesn't happen often in real life, and so like I would think those statistics might transfer over to the pony universe just because like I don't know, some things work like that. So like having one eye different color than the other, like it doesn't happen often, and having one eye freaking black like this with the iris being freaking, oh my goodness, that doesn't happen.
They're just trying to be edgy and cool, and you failed miserably.
And is there anything in the bio to explain why this eye would be black, or is it just black?
No, not that I've seen. It's just black.
So, I mean, if you really want it to be like that, I would add something to the bio to be like, maybe this is a fake eye. Like, maybe it's black because it's a fake eye, and
I'd buy that.
It's a terrible fake eye, but it's a fake eye. Or, I don't know, maybe she was in some kind of accident, and so you'd have to change it so instead of black, maybe it has a black iris and the rest is like bright red because of blood something.
Yeah, you could give her an 8-ball fracture. Those things actually happen. So that'd be cool. She'd have to get her eye like either removed or they'd have to like stick a needle in her eye and pull out blood every month or so because of infection and stuff. But you know, you could do that. I'd buy it a lot more quickly than, oh, it's just black.
So yeah, if you want a cool eye like that that's like different colored, add something in the bio to why. Don't just make it, oh yeah, this eye is all black.
Okay, on to the somewhat of a bio. This is my main OC, Daya the Murderer. I don't care if you think it's a Mary Sue. That's okay. We're still gonna criticize her anyways, because fuck you, that's why. Oh no.
And the way this thing is so overpowered, it like, she may not care if we think it's Mary Sue, but it's obvious, like, I think this thing is a Mary Sue.
Oh yeah, it's Mary Sue through the fucking roof. Oh, continuing. I worked so hard on this, like, damn. No, you didn't. I see no effort put into this character other than design, and even then the design is shoddy at best. You work so hard on this, it doesn't show. I'm sorry, but it doesn't.
Like, there's a lot you can do to make this, like, this could be, okay, I was gonna say it could be a good character. It could be if it wasn't a Jeff the Killer crossover, but it could be a good character, but there's a lot that needs worked on.
Yeah, I was trying to make it look like the show I tried to make it perfected.
Hold on. Tell me what pony in the show looks like that. Find me one and I will shut up.
The only thing I can think of close to that is Flutterbat. But even then, that was just a mishap with magic. It's not, she wasn't naturally like this because it's Fluttershy.
Yeah, and if she's like this because of magic, you should also put that in the bio. Okay, so looking at this, even Flutterbat, like, it's not as edgy as this.
Yeah.
Like, there's not, find me one pony in the actual MLP universe that is this edgy and this just super special. Oh, everything about me is super special.
Twilight's slowly becoming that character, but we're going to ignore that for now. Because she still has her flaws, her many, many, many flaws, and that's what makes her a good character. She's been a murderer all her life. She killed her parents when she was a baby.
She just popped out of the womb with a knife and stabbed them and the doctor to death.
Yep.
That's how it went.
Because that's totally how babies work, right, guys? Right?
Because babies can just kill their parents and then take care of themselves on their own. That happens all the time.
Yeah, totally does. She likes both boys and girls, but prefers girls. So she's bi-romantic, leaning more towards girls. She's 17. She will rape.
Okay,
she's a fucking rapist.
I know you want to make your pony all edgy and everything, but we need to have a serious talk here. Saying that your OC will rape, like, I don't care, like, I know there's some OCs that are really messed up in the head, you know, there people who are like, my OC's insane, I understand, but just being all casual like this, like, yeah, she will rape, that's not okay.
Rape isn't a good thing.
Rape is a serious thing,
and it's scary.
If your OC is gonna rape, you need to treat it like a serious thing, don't just be like, yeah, she rapes, by the way, blah, 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 blah. No. Like, this is serious, take some consideration to what you're saying, don't just throw it around like that.
Yeah, because honestly, rape isn't a fun thing to go through or to deal with. It's not fun. It's not cute. Fucking, if you're gonna make your character a quote unquote rapist, treat it like a serious fucking thing. Cause it's serious. It's not funny. No pony knows she's a murderer except the people who got murdered by her. LOL.
Because
ha ha, you're so funny.
Because the cutie mark on her isn't obvious.
No, it's just a butter knife with jam on it. She's just really good at making sandwiches.
Oh yeah, totally.
I don't think anybody's that fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but no. Just no. Now, on to the newer bio, where you guys can see the lack of improvement, because I've already looked through this.
I have not looked through this.
It's
so
bad.
That should be interesting.
Alright. The design didn't change, other than...
Well, it changed a little bit. She changed the tail, but...
And gave her a few more markings, and the hair is a bit more voluptuous.
She changed the wing. So I like the change in the hair, but I still think if you're going to do black, brown, and blonde, you need to make the black and brown like the hair color, and then have the blonde like streaks or something. Don't separate it out like this.
The cutie mark became even more obvious.
It looks like a mallet covered in blood. Is that? Oh, okay. I see. I would redraw if you're really if you're really set on having this pony like it is. I would redraw the cutie mark so it's more obvious, because I thought that was like a mallet covered in blood. I couldn't tell that was a knife or something.
Even then, how about you just make the cutie mark not as obvious if nobody knows she's a murderer? Honestly.
And, I mean, I'm glad the tail changed a little bit, but
it's still bad.
It also, like, it looks like a snake or a lizard tail, and that would just add another, type to her pony type. And, I already don't agree with her having so many types as it is, so, I don't know, I would change that too.
Yeah, okay, on to this barely improved bio. Daya is fully remade. She will have no memory of any pony. Sorry, no one gives a shit. Gender, female, named Daya, or is that pronounced Dia?
I think it's Daya.
I think it's Daya as well, but who the fuck knows? I'm not good at pronouncing names. Age 17, who she's with? Jeff the Killer.
So, Jeff the Killer is a pony, or she's with a human?
I don't know. Either way, it's just no!
And either way, we've seen another OC like this who's insane and with Jeff the Killer, and I'm gonna say it again. Jeff the Killer, I've read a little bit about him. He's not the kind of person that would fall in love with someone. He's not gonna be your boyfriend. He's going to kill you. He's a psychopath.
He's crazy, guys.
He doesn't feel love for people.
Crush unknown. If she's with Jeff the Killer, she's obviously going to have a fucking crush on him. Jesus Christ.
Yuji's entered a state of supreme anger. She cannot talk right now. Ponies who like her. Tsunami? I don't know who that is. Slendermane?
It's the slender version. It's the pony version of Slender Man.
So
fuck off.
And also, she didn't add Jeff the Killer into ponies who like her, so she's with Jeff the Killer, but she doesn't have a crush on him, and he doesn't like her.
I'm confused.
Yeah, this makes me confused. And also, just like I don't agree with Jeff the Killer and MOP being a good crossover, I don't agree with Slender Man and MOP being a good crossover. Those are two things that should not happen. They should not touch each other. They should be, stay far away from each other as fandoms can get.
And don't get me wrong, I love it when people turn cute stuff like My Little Pony into gory, creepy shit. I love it. I'm all for that. But at the same time, you need backstory. Because that's what makes a universe and a character everything.
And even so, with My Little Pony, I don't think there's a good way you can cross over Jeff the Killer and Slender Man with My Little...
No, it's not possible.
Correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I don't believe that's a possibility. It's a really hard thing to do. I don't believe that's a possibility. My Little Pony is just a thing that should not touch stuff like that. Anyway, fears, losing, light, and Jeff, exclamation. I don't understand what's with all that. She's afraid of losing Jeff.
She's afraid of Jeff.
She's afraid of Jeff.
Yep, she's afraid of Jeff, yet she's with him?
But she's not crushing on him and he doesn't like her.
I'm confused. Your bio is a mess.
And she's stronger than the alicorns.
I believe we've already stated how we felt about that.
Yeah. So, she's added some stuff to the bio, but overall, like, I agree with you, G. I don't think the bio has improved at all. And I really think there's a lot of work that needs to be done with this pony. The biggest thing that I can say is I don't think Jeff the Killer and Milo Pony should be a crossover. I really think you need to, like, consider changing this so she's not a Jeff the Killer crossover.
That, and you left a lot of information out of the bio. We don't know anything about her other than she's a murderer and she likes Jeff the Killer, apparently. That's it. You put too much thought into design, and again, the design is shoddy at best. And you put absolutely no thought into the bio.
Like, I mean, you can keep the basic design, I think, but I think the hair color needs to change. I don't think she needs all those scars, and I think if she is gonna be a killer, then don't make it obvious. Like, make her this cute, like, you could make her this cute little pony whose cutie mark is totally different so that nobody suspects she's a killer. She's a cute little pony, very nice, no one suspects a thing, and at night she's a psychopathic killer. And I don't think Jeff the Killer needs to be a thing in this, and I don't think Slendermane needs to be a thing in this, and I think you should have a backstory on her that doesn't include her jumping out of the womb and slashing her parents to death.
And a thing you could do that still ties in with her murder for her cutie mark, have her cutie mark be a piece of meat with a cleaver through it. You know, like she's a butcher, she's a cook, you know, something like that. Because you could still incorporate the killer part into that because, you know, cannibalism is a thing that exists.
Yeah.
You don't need to make your pony look all crazy like that to indicate she's a killer. Killers in the real world look like everyone else.
Well, most killers.
Most killers, at least, yeah, but a good majority of them look like everybody else. Like, recently I discovered one of my family members murdered someone just a week ago, and she looks normal as fuck. So, you don't need to make this big, extravagant design to indicate, oh, she's a killer, she's psycho. Because not all psychos look like Jeff the Killer or Tiki Toby.
Yeah, I think it could really make this OC good if you make her this nice, like, almost, don't totally copy Fluttershy's look, but almost like a Fluttershy innocent-looking thing. And it's like, oh, by the way, she kills people. Like, she's not this innocent girl she looks like. That could make it really interesting. That could make it an OC that people like instead of an OC that people are, like, questioning if this is a, troll or not.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all we have to say for this character. I'm Yuji.
I'm Muffin.
And we are Constructive Criticism.
See you in the next video.